A lot of my friends, obviously, going back to work. I feel sorry for you when you mentioned about the 12-hour shift yesterday. But have you been enjoying it? You must have been enjoying it a little bit. A little bit.
By a little bit, do you mean that
maybe
much?
less? Maybe less than a little bit.
I don't know. I would be enjoying the routine aspect of it if my rota was the same as before coronavirus. But there have been lots of people who are still on furlough. We've had people like transfer from different centres just to help out. Someone's just left. So I'm basically doing a lot more work than what I used to be like doing before coronavirus. So for example, this week I had a 12-hour shift yesterday. That was the start of my week, and I've got another 6 days in a row. Not 12 hours, but 6 days in a row.
Yeah.
So the routine, if my normal rota was there, I would be enjoying the routine because my old rota was like friendly, it was nice. This one is evil, so I'm not really enjoying it, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I feel for you. I want to try and like put you in a positive mindset about lifeguards now. So I know you said that you don't have the best memory, but can you think of any? Yeah, getting the memory going. Can you think of any like funny accidents that you've witnessed or funny things that have happened whilst you've been a lifeguard? There must be stuff that happens. I mean, just for context, just to set you off.
All right.
I once had a birthday party at a swimming pool. I feel like that's a classic thing when you're growing up to have a swimming pool birthday party.
Oh yes.
Get the old inflatable obstacle course out, and everyone's absolutely vibing. I was violently ill in the days leading up to this party. So it basically meant that I couldn't participate, and I was obviously like, the fact that it was my birthday and I couldn't participate in this was kind of depressing. But while sat in the viewing area for the swimming pool, this massive klaxon just went out, and it turned out that someone was drowning in the pool on my birthday.
Oh my god.
Which is, cause she's fine, just to clarify,
Okay.
she was fine. But it's hilarious to look back at it now and remember that.
I thought you were going to say that you had projectile vomited into the pool and some poor lifeguard had to come and scoop it up.
Why is that triggering memories for you?
Yes.
No, I was a bit even back then. I was conscientious.
Thanks, Liam.
even as an 8-year-old or whatever it was. But yeah, what is there anything that I mean, that is a story of being ill and drowning all at once. But what would you say has been particularly memorable for the last year or however long you've been doing?
Wow. Last week, we had a session.
This early?
Yeah, this early. Or was it a few days ago? I'm pretty sure it was a few days ago, actually. I've, again, repressed this memory because it's just embarrassing. We had a last lane swim, and there's this guy who loves to take his time. He was there until the last second, and he loves to do stretches on poolside. He loves to take his time, okay? So I left him a good 20 minutes to go get changed, exit the centre because the centre's going to shut in like 5 minutes. You would think someone would read the room and just think, oh, these employees have been here all day. I really hope they can get home early, have a nice dinner, go to sleep and start it all again tomorrow. No.
Yeah.
So my duty manager was like, Olivia, that's my full name, go and check that everyone's out of the centre and you can go home. I checked the female, checked the dry side, checked wet side, checked the family on wet side, and I left the male to last, and I opened the door to shout, is everyone out? This old man was standing there, fully naked, in front of the mirror, right by the door. Bearing in mind, I had given him 20 minutes in that place to get changed, and he wasn't even changed. He was fully naked. I was like, oh, sorry. And now I can't look at him. Whenever I see him, I'm just like, oh, old man bum, disgusting.
Oh, old man bum. I don't want to put it in your mind what he might have been doing in there for 20 minutes.
I really don't. We think he's a dodgy guy as well, so I don't even want to think about it.
Oh dear.
Yeah, funny story.
Dodgy.
And a couple of fights in the pool, and yeah, that's about it really.
See, I love that. I love that because that is, in my opinion, the least likely place you would have a fight. In a place where it's physically harder to move.
You would think. You would think. Oh.
In a pool, do you have to break them up? I'm assuming you have to break them up. You just dive in.
No, I don't get in. I
Just like-
do not get in for that sort of behaviour. So this fight happened in the men's only session, where, in my opinion, there was just too much testosterone in that pool. I don't like the men's only swim because it is so stressful.
How much testosterone can there be with loads of old blokes wearing like Speedos?
Just too much, Liam, just too much. So these two guys start fighting because one won't let the other one overtake. How silly is that? No, you can't just, talk about it like grown men and just carry on with your swim. No, you have to actually have a fist fight in the pool. So I'm like whistling.
I don't know swimming etiquette, so you either educate me or I'm just going to be like...
Use your common sense, Liam.
He's not letting me overtake, therefore fist fight.
Yeah, so I just was like whistling at them, like stop. And then obviously I try and go over there and, force them apart, but I am, not that strong. And then I have to radio the duty manager to come out and just like kick them out. So, yeah.
Well, that is
You just have
certainly
to
a
laugh.
busy day at work.
You have to laugh.
Yeah. That is funny.